Okay, welcome. We have a Showdown here, and we've got one extra match here. So we've got 7 matches and 4 interview/angle segments. And the reason is, I just want more match slots that you know we haven't had since Nitro's gone, and I want to put some guys over. So we're going to start. Stacy Keibler beating Madeja to regain her women's title. I did like bringing in the women's title, even though it's not done much. It was a nice little bonus to have, and I just think it's nice to have a women's match every so often. Mark Jindrak, I've paired him up now with a new manager. Well, he didn't have one before. Tori Wilson, she's over, and I think she'll help to get Mark Jindrak over. His interviews went brilliant before, but I think she will help Jindrak, help give him another dimension to his interviews. Vampiro was requested as facing Kiwi, so his hardcore title's on the line and he's going to win. Randy Orton, with the help of DDP, is going to get over in this match. Mark Henry and Hugh Morris are going to get a doubles disqualification. 2 big men going at it in the ring, and I just hope it'll be a decent match because it could be a good feud. That we've got interview with the Cat, who's feuding with Buff Bagwell. Johnny for Bull here is going to beat for Wall. This Johnny for Bull's not featured much since Big Vito's been in rehab. Sting is going to steal Kanyon's finisher. So if you remember, not long ago, Kanyon stole Sting's finisher a few weeks ago. Its cruiserweight title is on the line here. Jamie Noble's going to regain it by beating Billy Kidman, Shark Boy, and Lodi. And that should do Shark Boy and Billy Kidman a lot of good in particular. Then we have got just a random angle. Hulk Hogan is calling out Lance Storm. I think they could give a pretty decent match, or for fans could be really hyped for a match like that. Potential feud. And world title Candido is going to get a shot at Curt Hennig, and Curt Hennig's going to win cleanly, and then afterwards Jeff Jarrett's going to come in and beat his nemesis Chris Candido up, and in the process he's going to get into a little brawl with Hennig, turns into a bit of a freeway, and I think that should go pretty nicely, not just for Jeff Jarrett and Candido's feud, but for a potential Jeff Jarrett Curt Hennig feud in future. And that surprisingly is a very good match in the women's division. Stacey Keibler and Madeja, and women's title has gained image there. Tori Wilson, Mark Jindrak, that went very well, much better, and I think it was a fantastic idea to give Mark Jindrak a manager. Vampiro Kiwi, I thought that would have done better, although the match quality was good, the fans just weren't really up for it. And I love that name for the finishing manoeuvre, nail in for coffin. DDP Randy Orton, that did well. He lost overness, that's sacrifice willing to take. Randy Orton gained overness, so that's positive. That didn't do very well. Mark Henry, Hugh Morris, definitely not a feud, and I'm disappointed with Mark Henry. He's not being in a good match yet. I think maybe we need to focus on Randy Orton. The Cat's backstage, that went well. Laying into Buff Bagwell. Johnny Bull and the Wall, a good match. Yeah, Johnny Bull could be one for the future as well, so keep an eye on him. Kanyon and Sting gained overness from this. This did very well. So I'm better than you. That's obviously Kanyon's finisher, and Sting stole it. So that went down well for fans. Really like that. Good match for a cruiserweight title. Jamie Noble quite inactive recently, so that'll have done him good too. And Hulk Hogan lost overness. That's okay. He's on an open contract. We've not really got many plans for him. But I'm hoping it'll do Lance Storm some good. And for main event, good solid main event, world title on the line. Curt Hennig remains champ, and overall 73%, with Mark Henry's match sticking out like a sore thumb. 0.43, that's not very good. Yang wants to go against Shane Helms again, and Lash LaRoe wants to go against Shane Helms. Shane Helms wants to. It's like a bit of a jigsaw. This Shane Helms wants to go against Chavo. So Shane Helms is in very high demand at the moment. Okay, let's have a look at our unhappy workers. Shane Douglas has gone down to 38%. Storm and Sting stay the same. No news on that front. What about Chris Candido, Jeff Jarrett? Still going, and it's 13-7 to Candido. Sting and Kanyon, that is ready to be ended. So you will see on Uprising next the finale to Sting versus Chris Kanyon. The same goes for The Wall and Mark Jindrak. You will get that on Uprising. So 2 titles on the line and 2 feuds ready to be ended. Bagwell and the Cats. Yeah, we're going to keep developing that one, and of course. Cool. Okay, there we go. That's gone up to 90. Should we make... I think we should make this a major feud. Shane Douglas, Sean Stasiak. Cool. Okay, there we go. So, let's go to Wednesday. An incident. Chuck Palumbo has suffered an injury. That is disappointing. How long is Chuck Palumbo going to be out for? Not too long, 2 months. And he's lost some overness recently, which is disappointing. But there we go. So we're nearly at the end of March already. We've got 2 feuds ending, and then we really need to start preparing for Spring Stampede. The only thing is we need that feud between Jarrett and Candido to end, ideally. So thanks for watching. See you next time.